Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. It's Dr. Nasser here, and in this video we're going to talk about the 4 basic tissue types found in the human body: the epithelium, the connective tissue, muscle and nervous tissue. Now this is a foundational concept in histology and anatomy, and if you can recognize these 4 categories, you can easily position yourself in any tissue section even before identifying the specific organ. Now let's start with the big picture. All tissues are groups of cells that work together to perform a specific function. Despite the complexity of the body, every tissue that you see fits into one of these 4 categories. Let's start with epithelium. If you look closely here in the first layer, notice the cells are tightly packed together and there's very little space between them. Now the epithelium covers surfaces, it lines cavities, and it forms glands. It always sits on the basement membrane and it has no blood vessels of its own. The tissue is designed for protection, absorption, secretion, and filtration. Now look beneath this epithelium. Here you've got cells which are more spread out and there's plenty of extracellular matrix between them. Now the connective tissue supports, binds and protects. Now examples of this include bone, cartilage, blood, adipose tissue and the connective tissue proper. Unlike epithelium though, connective tissue is usually very well vascularized. Next, focus here on these elongated cells. Notice how the long fiber-like and arranged in parallel. This shape tells us that the tissue is designed to contract. Muscle tissue provides movement, either of the body or substances within the body. There are 3 types: skeletal, cardiac, and smooth. And finally, look at the tissue here. Notice the cells of long processes extending from the central cell body. This structure allows the tissue to transmit electrical signals. Nervous tissue, it detects stimuli, it processes information, and conducts impulses. It's found in the brain, spinal cord, and the peripheral nerves. Now, when you see a slide, ask yourself, are the cells tightly packed together or widely spaced? Is there matrix between these cells? Are the cells long and contractile? And do the cells have long branching processes? These questions will guide you to the correct tissue type. What you should take away from this is the pattern, not a list of words. Epithelium is made of tightly packed cells that form surfaces and linings. It's designed to protect, absorb, secrete, and more importantly, it has no blood vessels of its own. Connective tissue is different though. The cells are spread out and sit within the supporting background called the matrix. Its job is to support, bind, and protect other tissues. Muscle tissue, however, is built for movement. The cells are long and arranged in a way that allows them to shorten and contract, producing force. And nervous tissue is a specialized form of tissue for communication. Its cells are shaped to receive and transmit electrical signals over long distances. If you can recognize these patterns, you don't need to memorize long lists. So in summary, all tissues in the human body belong to one of these 4 categories. Once you identify the tissue type, the rest of the histology becomes much easier. With these 4 tissue types clear, you are now ready to start identifying specific epithelial types and connective tissues with a lot more confidence. I hope that made sense. Any questions, please leave it down in the comments below. If you like this video, like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.